on the Patriots streaming network. Hoover High School basketball is on the air.
Down to the right wing, kicks it out over the crosswind to Shanklin from the right corner. It goes on in. Now top of the key, back over to Harris to the right wing, back to Strickland. Franklin down to the left wing, floats it up over to Harris. And a two-handed slammer. Hoover High School clear another space in the trophy case tonight. Your Hoover High School Patriots clinch the NYL championship. Your Hoover High School Patriots are North Yosemite League champions in the 2023-24 campaign.
With the call of the game, here's the voice of your Patriots, Brian Welch. From Fresno, Hoover High School girls basketball is on the air as your Patriots open up 2025 against the Coyotes of Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Welch of the Patriots Streaming Network. Happy New Year. I'm alongside of the coach, Mike Walker. We'd like to welcome you to Fresno for tonight's matchup between Madera High School and Hoover High School. Hoover High School 7-8 overall on the season last year and the closeout 2024. Patriots took down Washington Union High School 60-27 here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center as the Patriots like to get them set, keep their winning ways going tonight here in Fresno. As for Madera High School, the Coyotes are 2-9 overall in this 2024-25 season. As last time out, they lost to Fresno Christian High School 46-40 on December 20th. The Coyotes, though, are on an 8-game losing streak, so the Coyotes will try to change their luck tonight here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. They've had their 2 wins. Madera High School last time took down Madera South High School November 29th, 42-37. That was the last win of this 2024-25 season. I'd like to welcome in my broadcast partner, Mike Walker. We do a lot of games for Coalinga High School for football in the regular season, but he is the head coach of the girls basketball team in Coalinga. Coach, Happy New Year. But hey, the question is to you, your team's been playing a couple of games. They played a couple games after Christmas. But how do you, if you're Hoover right now tonight, how do you keep your players engaged and motivated to take down Madera tonight?
Well, you know, we've noticed that it looked like Madera's got a couple of players in concussion protocol, and, you know, we're not aware of who they are from the roster, but that's going to be a big issue for Madera. I'm assuming Hoover's coming in here quite confident. It's you know, difficult in today's day and age with social media, with Snapchat, with TikTok. These players during the holidays are up till 3, 4 in the morning, and you see it in practice. Sluggish nature. Today, even our team, we hit the track, ran the mile, ran some stadiums, did step-ups and wind sprints. They're sloths out there, and yeah, it's really difficult. And we try to impress upon them that you've got to stay on your regular maintenance schedule, and it does not happen. And you can see it, and I'm sure Hoover's going to be a bit lackadaisical. Like I said, we'll have 4 games over the break because we've already played 13 games. So 4 games over the break. I'm not sure how many games they played thus far, but yeah, you've really, as a coach, you've got to spur them on. And there's 2 ways you can look at it. You can look at it as we're going to work them, but then you're worried about burnout, right? So we actually took about 4 days off in between both holiday breaks, which has been kind of nice for our coaching staff as well. But as a coach, I'm not sure. Tonight it might be difficult. I'm not predicting anything, but this isn't even a trap game, Brian. This is it looks like a Madera team that's a little bit depleted. So it's probably just going to be one of those things where Hoover's going to be working on certain sets, certain offensive plays, certain defenses that might switch it up a lot. But yeah, as a coach, this is a frustrating time. But I tell all of my players, basketball is a vacation holiday sport. We play and practice during the holidays. And guess what? Some players don't get it. And you know what, Brian? They end up on the bench. So.
And you did bring up a good point about, hey, you know what? This might feel like a trap game, but talking with head coach Monica Mendoza before the game for Hoover, she said, hey, you know what? They might play their best game tonight, so we cannot be lackadaisy, especially for tonight's game. As tip-off is moments away here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. We'll be right back with the starting lineups and the opening tip-off. It's Madera High School and Hoover High School to open up 2025 right here on the Patriots Streaming Network. Tip-off about to happen here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Madera High School taking on Hoover High School to open up 2025. Brian Welch, Mike Walker back with you here for the Patriots Streaming Networks. Give you that starting lineup for both Madera High School and Hoover High School. First for the Coyotes, Madera High School led by first-year head coach Shamel Lewis. The starting lineup will go in this order, as it is going to be Abigail Romero, Juliana Rivera, Riley Fernandez, Alina Lopez, and rounding out that starting five, Brooke Houghton. And the starting lineup for your Hoover High School Patriots, led by head coach Monica Mendoza. Patriots will be led by Taylor Seeson-Cam, Malaysia Shanklin, Tamara Rush, Sienna Crawford, and Layla Mobley. We got Coach Mike Walker here. Coach, what are your keys to victory in tonight's victory? Keys tonight for the game for the Patriots?
Well, obviously it's going to be there. I have a feeling that Hoover goes full court pressure, and can Madera handle that full court pressure? And that's usually the difference in a game like this, where it looks like Hoover's got the talent edge, so they're going to come at you at all angles on the floor. And can Madera find a way to beat that? If they can't, it's going to be a long evening for Madera High School.
Hoover High School rocking their white uniforms, green numbering with the black outline. Madera High School rocking the blues tonight with the Madera across their jerseys, white numbering, black outline. It is 2025. Pull up your favorite chair. Hoover High School girls basketball is on the air as Tamara Rush is in the circle for the Patriots. Hoover High School will be moving the ball down to up on your screen. Madera High School moving the ball up to down as we're about ready to go here in Fresno, as these two coaches in their first year tangle tonight here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. It's Madera and Hoover as the ball is thrown up in the air, and we are underway here from Fresno. Quick steal by Layla Mobley, righty layup, and it does fall in, and the Patriots score on their first possession, 2-0. Patriots out in front against Madera High School. Lopez the ball right now, left-handed dribble, goes to the left side, trying to drive inside, and a traveling call on the first possession from Madera High School. Turnover, Patriots ball.
Yeah, full court man-to-man defense there. A little bit of a bump there. I thought maybe a push call, but off the bump, traveling, so turn the other way.
Patriots moving the ball down to up on your screen, as it is Malaysia Shanklin. Dribbles the ball at the right hand, chest pass over to Taylor Seeson-Cam. Seeson-Cam now from the left wing, chest pass inside over to Layla Mobley. High post, feeds it over to Malaysia Shanklin. Easy righty layup, 4-0. Hoover High School leads.
Really surprised that Madera's playing man-to-man defense. It's going to be suspect.
As Madera High School feeling the pressure right now, as it is Rivera at the ball right now, being pressured by Taylor. Hands it off to her teammate Romero. Romero, right-handed dribble, guarded by Seeson-Cam and Layla Mobley. A lot of pressure and a whistle and a timeout taken by Madera High School. 7:13 to go in the first quarter. We have not even played a minute, and Shamel Lewis calls the troops in to circle the wagons.
Yeah, 30-second timeout, going to kind of set some things up because there was nothing there. One thing you know as a basketball player, the third defender is that outside line, the out-of-bounds line there, and they're dribbling right into it. You've got to get to the middle of the floor where everything is vulnerable for the defense, and as long as they're stuck in that corner on the sidelines, you're talking about their blue uniforms, they'll be singing the blues tonight, Brian, if they cannot break this pressure.
Hoover High School leading 4-0 against Madera High School. 7:13 to go, first quarter here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Hoover High School had a lot of great defense in that win against Washington Union. The defense was able to create turnovers, and that turnovers were able to cash them in for points. As it is going to be an inbound from Madera High School, left baseline. Madera High School trying to get their first basket of the evening. Hoover High School leading 4-0 against Madera High School, as this is kind of the last couple of tune-up games before the Patriots head into league next week as they take on Fresno High School. Open up CMAC play.
Yeah, we got to play Fresno this year. We were successful against them. Very talented team.
As it is going to be an inbound for Fernandez. Fernandez looking for somebody. Bounce pass over to Romero. Romero now feeds it in. Stolen away by Malaysia Shanklin. Off the iron. No good. And the putback by Layla Mobley. And she's able to draw the foul going up. She'll go to the line shooting two. Layla Mobley, the speedy junior, able to go to the line shooting two.
Yeah, they're trying to loosen up 32 Brooke Houghton for Madera, and it's just not working. There's not one single individual from Madera setting a screen so that someone can roll off of that and get open. It's going to be a long night if they don't figure that out.
First one from Layla goes in, 5-0. Hoover High School leading against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. As the substitution comes in for the Coyotes of Savell Davey. This Patriot squad right now looking very strong. 7:07 to go, first quarter. As the second one bottoms out, rebounded by Rivera now at the ball, guarded by Sienna Crawford, trying to find somebody open. Back over to Davies, right-handed dribble. A lot of pressure applied by Malaysia Shanklin. Davies trying to, ball slapped away by Malaysia Shanklin. Shanklin with the steal, down the right side, right-handed floater, good. A touchdown lead for Hoover High School, 6:48 to go first quarter. Right now, Madera High School trying to keep this offense moving here. The offense still dormant, still scoreless. Deep pass, and it will go out of play. Hoover High School ball once again, 6:39 to go in the first quarter. And Mike, you like the pressure the Patriots are bringing right now.
Yeah, it's really good pressure. And at least you saw Saville Davey there get the ball towards the middle. That pass was off, but that's what they're going to have to do. I mean, yeah, Hoover's pressure is unrelenting, and Madera's got to get the ball to the middle of that floor and beat it long until they figure that out. It's going to be, as I said, a long evening.
Inbound for the Patriots, moving the ball down to up on your screens. Good speed there by Layla Mobley. Mobley now from the right wing. Right-handed dribble, works on the right block. Step back, right wing three on the way. Too strong as it is going to be rebounded by Monterreal. Monterreal back over to Taylor Seesong Cam. Moving in between the rings now. Right-handed dribble, top of the key. Taylor now. Screen set up by Rush. Right-handed dribble, chest pass over to Layla Mobley, and it escapes out of the fingertips of Mobley, and it is going to be Madera ball. 6:17 to go first quarter. Touchdown lead for the Patriots against Madera High School.
Here comes that full court man-to-man press. It's going to be interesting, too. Madera put on their own full court man as well.
Davey with the inbound on the right baseline. Chest pass over to her teammate of Rivera. And the steal by Taylor Seesong Cam. The ball poked away by Davey. But it is still Patriots ball. 6:13 to go. First quarter, 7-0. Hoover High School out in front against Madera High School. This Patriots squad offensively able to cash in off the turnovers, kind of reminiscent of what we saw last time out against Washington Union.
Yeah, so it's just, and a couple good backdoor cuts offensively, but it's just that pressure. And, that's what I had mentioned, Brian, before we started up. I was worried about that full court pressure from Hoover, and that's exactly what has been the difference right now in a shutout at this point.
As Samantha Ritchie checks in for the first time for Savelle Davey. Inbound for the Patriots. Left side of your screen. As it is Layla Mobley with the ball right now. Left-handed dribble, top of the key. Right-handed dribble now. Lobs it over to Tamara Rush. Tamara Rush in the paint, off the window, no good. Rebounded by Romero, and a whistle and a foul. And let's see the call will be here. As it will be on the Monterreal.
Yeah, Monterreal on the grab there. Foul from behind.
First team for the Patriots. 6:02 to go. First quarter, Patriots out in front, 7-0 against Madera High School. Inbound for Ritchie on the right baseline, guarded by Layla Mobley. Ritchie, chest pass over to her teammate of Houghton. Houghton now, left-handed dribble, guarded by a duo of Patriots, lobs it over to Romero, and a good pressure there by Shanklin. Chest pass inside to her teammate of Houghton. Houghton down the lane, and a whistle and a foul. Let's see the call will be here.
Shooting two.
It will be on Layla Mobley, first personal second team for the Patriots. So right now the Patriots kind of been in foul trouble this season a little bit, as it is going to be Brooke Houghton going to the line, and she's visibly trying to shake it off.
Yeah, she came down hard on that one, but I wasn't even sure if I, would accept that call. May have just been a no-call play, but the refs obviously made the call on the shot. Opportunity to get a point on the board here for.
As it is going to be Cheyenne Harshaw checking in for the first time tonight for the Patriots. Houghton with shooting two.
Very interesting looking free throw there, almost with two hands with a late release.
Houghton playing, trying to breaks the scoreless drought for the Coyotes. 7-1, Hoover High School leading. And she's able to make both of them. 7-2, Hoover High School out in front. 5:48 to go first quarter. Layla Mobley with the ball right now. Left-handed dribble now, works on the left wing. Chest pass over to Crawford, top of the key. Lobs it over to Harshaw. Harshaw from the left wing now. Overhead pass left baseline. Mobley, chest pass over to Shanklin. Shanklin now, left-handed dribble, drives up, right-handed floater, and it rolls in.
Nice floater. Just make a jab, step to her right, floats it into the middle of the key. Nice.
5:29 to go. Ball on the carpet now, and it is going to be still battling for it. Patriots with the steal. Mobley now down the left channel, drives in, and off the window and in. 11-2, Hoover High School leading. 5:17 to go first quarter.
This is a Mobley show.
As it is, a chest pass and a stolen away by Faith Kemp. Patriots right now in transition with numbers. Layla Mobley lobs it inside over to Shanklin with the layup, and it goes in. 13-2, Hoover High School leading. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Lobs a pass inside to her teammate Lopez, and it's stolen away. Another steal by Hoover High School. Elijah Shanklin now at the ball. Left-handed dribble, chest pass over to Layla Mobley. Lobs it over to Crawford, top of the key. Right-handed dribble, pulls for a 15-footer off the heel, and it is rebounded by Faith Kemp. Ball slapped away and stolen by Ritchie for Madera High School. Speeding down the floor now is Houghton. Houghton down the left channel, drives in off the window, and a whistle and a charge on Houghton. Patriots ball, 4:32 to go in the first quarter, and a good sequence right there by the Patriots defense.
Yeah, Patriots looking good. I don't know, if you're going to call a foul on the shot earlier there when Houghton went up that time, I thought she would have gotten a foul on the shot again, but they say it's an offensive foul, goes the other way. So, yeah, just too much strength and too much depth for the Patriots, Brian. It's just obvious on the floor. And I'm really impressed that Madera is going man-to-man. I'd try and pack it in with a zone, maybe a 2-3 base zone or something like that, but they want to go man-man.
As it is going to be Aubrey Resendez the ball right now, getting back from injury reserve. Seesaw Cam finds Harshaw now. Harshaw now lobs it over to Faith Kemp in the post. Back over to cross the way to Resendez. Left wing three on the way. Hits the left side of the iron. Rebounded by Fernandez. Fernandez and Madera High School moving the ball up to down on your screen. 4:05 to go in the first quarter. A very slow-moving first quarter here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Overhead pass over to Castro off the iron. No good. Rebounded by Seesaw Cam. Taylor right now moving the ball down to up on your screen. Right-handed dribble, chest pass over to Harshaw. Harshaw left wing three on the way. Hits the left side of the iron, bounces around, and goes out of play. Good look right there by Cheyenne. Cheyenne only a freshman. And It will be an inbound for Madera High School. 3:48 to go.
One thing that drives us coaches crazy is, the shot up there by Cheyenne. Did not follow it. The coaches like post players to follow those shots.
As it will be Davey at the ball right now. Left-handed dribble, left wing, guarded by Taylor. Seesaw Camp. Bounce pass over to Fernandez. Right-handed dribble, guarded by Harshaw. Ball slapped away. Good play there. Stolen by Shanklin. Shanklin down the left side. Lobs it over to Harshaw. And
Nice
she's
foul.
able to draw the foul. Good play there. Good ball movement by the Patriots. And it will be a foul on Rivera. First personal, second team foul of the quarter for Madera High School. Cheyenne Harshaw going to the line. The freshman, Avery Roberson's on vacation right now for the Patriots. She'll be back next week.
Yeah, great vision there by Shanklin to get it over there to Harshaw. Nice team movement with the ball. Misses that first free throw.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, I was speaking over you. I apologize.
As that second one, it will not count, and it will be Madera High School ball. 13-2, Hoover High School leading against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Inbound for Davey and the Coyotes. Chest pass over to Houghton now. Houghton looking for somebody. Left-handed dribble. Now drives in the front court, top of the key. Chest pass, lobs it over to the right wing to Fernandez. Fernandez, right-handed floater off the left iron, and it is going to be rebounded by Castro, and a whistle. And it will be Patriots ball. Patriots right now keeping the offense moving here. They're good. They've been able to speed it up and slow it down.
Yeah, nice in transition. And, the coach has already cleared the bench. Like you said, they like to transition with different players out there. So they've got the depth to be able to do it.
Shanklin down the right side. Throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Houghton. Houghton right now, and the Coyotes trying to get this offense moving here. Their 2 points have come off free throws. A three on the way by Fernandez from the left side. No good. Rebounded by Castro. Castro now on that right baseline. Castro bounce pass over to Fernandez. Chest pass over to Houghton. Houghton drives up with the left-handed floater and it bounces on in. 13-4, Hoover High School leading, 2:43 to go, first quarter.
Houghton seems to be the biggest threat that Madera has. She's the one who's willing to take it up the floor, willing to shoot the ball. So close out on her.
Shanklin now from the right wing. Right-handed dribble now. Mishandles it. Ball slapped away and stolen. Rivera picks her pocket. Rivera in transition down the right side with the righty hook shot. And she's able to draw the foul, and it will be on Taylor Seesaw Cam. Let's see the call, see the official, and it will be on Taylor, her first personal, third team of the quarter, as it will be Rivera going to the line shooting too. But that is how Madera's been able to get their points so far tonight, Mike.
Yeah, going into the paint, and now let's see if we can get something from the charity stripe.
First one does not fall, hits the left side of the iron. 13-4, Hoover High School leading, 9-point lead for the Patriots. And the Patriots trying to keep this offense moving here. They try to do the rotation. We heard from Monica Mendoza in the post-game interview during the Washington Union game talking about that, how to use the rotation. As the second one does not fall, rebounded by Layla Mobley. Patriots moving the ball down to up on your screen. Layla Mobley now, left-handed dribble now, top of the key. Mobley down the right channel, right-handed dribble, back over to crossover to Resendez. Resendez bounce pass over to Layla. Overhead pass now over to Tamara Rush. Three on the way by Shanklin. Hits the heel, rebounded by Shanklin. Bullets a pass inside over to Mobley. Righty layup, good.
Again, great ball movement and unselfish play by the Patriots there. That nice dish in off the box and the block there. Banks it in for 2 more.
15-4, Patriots out in front. 1:55 to go, first quarter. And good defense by Taylor forces it out of play. Still Coyotes ball. As it is Madera High School ball, 1:52 to go in the first quarter. Patriots playing well, 11-point lead for the Pates here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Inbound for Davey, chest pass, the ball slapped away by Tamara Rush. Ball still fighting for Houghton, goes down to the floor of Tamara Rush. Rush with the ball now, and a jump ball called, and possession arrow is in favor of Madera. So Coyotes get the ball back here once again. Houghton feeling a lot of pressure right now.
She's been down, hitting the floor hard a lot, so she's going to have some bumps and bruises tomorrow.
They're going to say it's possession arrows in favor of Madera High School. The referee was going to say it was Hoover ball, but
that's right. Well, he's probably a hometown ref.
Davey with the inbound for Madera High School. 1:47 to go, first quarter. Here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center is Houghton's tying her tennis shoes right now.
I tell you, it's been the Mobley show. She was in for about 5 seconds and hit another bucket. So
Davey looking for somebody on the inbound. Lobs it cross court. Ball slapped away by Layla Mobley. And good defense there by Layla Mobley. Still Madera ball. 1:45 to play. First quarter. 11-point lead for Hoover High School. 15-4 is our score. Inbound for Davey. Davey bounce pass over to Houghton. Houghton from the left corner drives up, and it does go in. Good shooting there by Houghton. You said it, Mike. Houghton's the firecracker for Madera.
Yeah. Houghton's it.
As it is going to be Malaysia Shanklin, left-handed dribble, goes to the left wing now. Chest pass over to Crawford. Crawford top of the key. Lobs it inside over to Shanklin. Ball bounces around, and it is still Patriots ball. Hoover High School right now playing well. 1:26 to go, first quarter here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Patriots in the middle game of a 3-game homestand, as they'll close out the homestand against Clovis East on Tuesday night. Here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Inbound for Crawford. Shovels it off over to Faith Kemp. Back over to Crawford. Right-handed dribble now. Pulls for a high post. 2 on the way. No good. Rebounded by Houghton in Madera High School.
Here she comes.
Houghton now with the ball, and she falls down to the ground. Layla Mobley there. Make sure she's okay. Good sportsmanship by the Patriots.
Yeah, good ball movement and vision by the Patriots. A lot of backdoor cuts have been open, and a lot of cuts to the basket are open, and they've had the vision to see that. So besides that full court pressure offensively, they're doing a good job of visually seeing things, so that's important.
Davey with the inbound in front of the Hoover High School bench. 1:15 to go, first quarter. 15-6. Patriots out in front. Romero with the ball right now. Speeds now into the front court. Right-handed dribble goes to the right wing. Guarded by Shanklin. Chest pass over to her teammate Rivera. Rivera now, right-handed dribble from the right side. Chest pass over to her teammate of Fernandez. Fernandez now, guarded by Real. Overhead pass now to her teammate of Rivera. Rivera now looking for somebody. Back over to Davey, and the ball stolen away by Layla Mobley. Another steal for the Patriots. Hoover High School cooking right now. Crawford lobs a pass inside. Over to Faith Kemp with the left-handed layup. No. As it is rebounded by Madera High School.
You got to make those ones, Brian. 2-feeder, 2-footer underneath the bucket. You got to hit those.
Good redemption there by Sienna Crawford. Lobs a pass by Mobley over to Malaysia Shanklin. Shanklin now from the right wing. Back over to cross the way. Back over to Faith Kemp. Now Shanklin. Chest pass cross court. Back over from Mobley. Over to Real. Left corner 3. Hits the right side of the iron as it is going to be rebounded by Faith Kemp. Puts it up. No good. Ball slapped around. Stolen by Layla Mobley. 18 seconds to play first quarter. Mobley down the lane. Drives. And she's able to draw the foul. And she'll go to the line. Shooting 2. Good play there by Layla Mobley. And once again, Layla Mobley being Layla Mobley.
Yeah, but it's just great ball movement. We're in the right corner, up to the right elbow. They kick it over to the left elbow. Then corner shot for the 3 was there and available. So good ball movement. It's going to get that Madera defense very, very tired.
Mobley to the line, shooting 2. As the first one does not fall. Still 15-6, Hoover High School out in front against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Excuse me, Mike Walker, Brian Welch with you here for the Patriots Streaming Network. Layla Mobley having a night so far. Second one hits the heel as it is rebounded by Romero. Romero and Madera High School moving the ball up the down on your screen. Ball slapped away by Monte Real, and it's going to be stolen away by Romero once again from Madera High School. Back over to her teammate of Fernandez. Fernandez right baseline drives up, back over to Lopez off the window, and the ball goes out of play with 0.6 to go in the first quarter. Hoover High School ball, 15-6 is our score here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center.
Nice fight there by Annalie Lopez to try and get that put back in, but it didn't happen.
And that is how the first quarter comes to a close here in Fresno. Hoover High School leading 15-6 against Madera High School. We'll be right back after this. This is Patriots basketball on the Patriots Streaming Network. (15-6) Hoover High School out in front against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Mike Walker, Brian Welch back with you for the Patriots Streaming Network as the Patriots have the first inbound of the second quarter. Chest pass over to Aubrey Resendez now by Taylor Seesaw Cam. Shanklin now at the ball. Right-handed dribble. Chest pass over to Cheyenne Harshaw. Harshaw now feeds it over to Resendez. Overhead pass now over to Seesaw Cam. Ball slapped away by Davey. Back over to Shanklin. Left wing three on the way. Hits the heel as it is going to be rebounded by Fernandez of Madera High School. And a whistle and a foul. See the call will be here.
It's funny, Brian, at the break, what we were just speaking of, that it would be smart for Madera to go to his zone defense when you're playing a more talented team. What do? They go to a 2-3, which makes you vulnerable to the outside shot, but that has not happened. Hoover can't hit from the outside, so the zone is a good idea.
Taylor picks up her second personal first team of the quarter for the Patriots. Madera High School right now trying to keep this offense, Madera High School, from scoring. Fernandez down the right channel, righty layup, no good. Ball popped up in the air and rebounded by Cheyenne Harshaw. Shanklin now at the ball. Chest pass, overhead pass over to Layla Mobley, and a miscommunication there gives the ball back to Madera High School.
Yeah, of course, Shankly's thinking what we're thinking. Get it to Mobley. She's going to score, but pass was off.
As it is going to be an inbound for Madera High School. Bounce pass over to Fernandez. Fernandez now, right-handed dribble. Overhead pass now to Romero. Romero down the right channel, righty layup, and easy money to the basket. 7-point lead for Hoover High School, 15-8, 7:14 to go in the first half. Layla Mobley with the ball right now. Left-handed dribble, works from the left wing. Chest pass over to Shanklin. Back over to cross the way to Resendez. Overhead pass over to Tamara Rush. Rush mishandles it. Rush going to get the ball. It's stolen away. Fernandez with the steal with a wide open look. Left-handed layup, and she's rejected by Aubrey Resendez. Welcome back, Aubrey. And see the call will be here, and it will be on Resendez, her first personal second team of the quarter. Fernandez going to the line shooting two.
Again, going to that zone has forced Hoover to hit the outside shots, and they're going to fall. Those shots will fall, and that's when Madera will pay for it. But a good coaching decision by the head coach from Madera.
First one does not fall. 15-8 is our score here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Sienna Crawford checks back in. Romero as well. Patriots lead by a touchdown, 15-8 against Madera High School. That second one rolls out, rebounded by the Patriots. Shanklin now at the ball. Right-handed dribble goes down to the front court, works on the right wing. Chest pass over to Crawford. Crawford now. Crawford overhead pass now over to Mobley. Right-handed dribble. Works from the right side. Layla Mobley trying to keep this offense moving here. Mobley now. Chest pass over to Crawford. Crawford now feeds it over to Harshaw. Harshaw in the right corner. And a traveling call on the Patriots, and that will be Another turnover for Hoover High School. And it was a good first quarter indeed for the Patriots, but a little bit kind of in a rut right now in the start of the second quarter.
They are. It's that switch to the zone. I mean, it was the switch to the zone has really changed things up. And the thing is, when you score the baskets offensively, that leads to that great full court pressure. But when the shots aren't dropping, that full court pressure is not going to be there for Hoover. But I'm predicting the shots are going to start dropping. They're moving the ball well in the perimeter.
Davy with the inbound in front of her own bench. Davy looking for somebody. Ball deflected away. Good defense there by Layla Mobley. And Layla Mobley is making herself a candidate for player of the game. As Davy with the inbound once again, 6:34 to go, first half. 15-8 is our score. Romero receives the inbound. Right-handed dribble, being pressured. Ball popped up in the air. He gets it back over to Fernandez. Fernandez able to track it down in a backcourt violation. Patriots ball. It's been one step forward, two steps back for the Coyotes of Madera High School tonight.
And it's that full court pressure. That's really been the difference in this game, is that full court pressure. Now that Madera switched to the zone, kind of stifled Hoover offensively, but they can't find an answer as far as the full court pressure.
6:24 to go, first half here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. 7-point lead for the Patriots. Layla Mobley now at the ball. Ball stolen away by Fernandez. Fernandez in transition down the left channel, lays it up. No good. Good rebound there by Sienna Crawford. Patriots right now clear the rebound. Deep pass by Tamara Rush over to Cheyenne Harshaw. Down the left side, and it goes in. The freshman with the basket, 17-8. Hoover High School leads 6 minutes to go, first half. Ball stolen away by Tamara Rush. Shanklin now for the right wing. Chest pass over to Crawford. Crawford pulls for a right wing three on the way. Too strong, hits the right side of the iron, rebounded by Houghton. And the Coyotes being pressured by Shanklin. Right-handed dribble. Goes down to the front court. Bounces off Layla Mobley. And the ball on the carpet. And let's see what the call will be here. A lot of contact right now.
Yeah, I would have left that one alone, but the Stripes made the call, so.
So first personal, third team foul for Sienna Crawford. Inbound for Davy of Madera High School on the left baseline. On the right-hand side of your screen, guarded by Layla Mobley. Davy now. Davy looking for somebody. Davy.
5 seconds.
Bounce pass over to her teammate Rivera. Rivera now moving in between the rings. Davy now, chest pass inside of Romero. Romero wide open right wing three on the way. Hits the left side of the iron, rebounded by Shanklin. Patriots right now moving the ball down to up on your screen. 5:28 to go, first half. Crawford chest pass over to Shanklin. Shanklin for the left wing.
Walked.
And a traveling call on Shanklin. And it's been frustrating for the Patriots so far tonight, especially with the traveling call of too many steps on the floor here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center, and a timeout taken by Monica Mendoza. And this is a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. Patriots leading 17-8 against Madera High School. We'll be right back after this. This is Patriots basketball on the Patriots Streaming Network. (17-8), Hoover High School leading against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Inbound for Madera High School of Davy. Davy now looking for somebody open. Bounce pass, ball slapped away, still controlled by Madera High School. Davy now with the ball. Left-handed dribble now, guarded by Crawford. Overhead pass, ball slapped away by Crawford. Crawford with the steal. Right-handed dribble back over to Mobley now. Mobley, this Patriots offense in this first half has been very fun to watch. Mobley now from the right side. Left-handed dribble now. Screen set up by Faith Kemp. Down the right side. Overhead pass to Cheyenne Harshaw. Kicks it out over to Resendez. Back over to Crawford. Top of the key. Down the right channel. Pulls for a 8-footer on the way. Hits the left side of the iron. Too strong. And a whistle and a foul. And Coach Mike Walker, what was that foul?
I didn't see anything. I tell you what. There's been some phantom calls. Not Phantom of the Opera, but yeah, there's been some phantom calls out here. not even knowing what they're, calling sometimes. And as a coach, let me tell you, drives you insane.
First personal on Faith Kemp. Fourth team foul of the quarter for the Patriots.
Yeah, we'll be in double bonus here soon.
As it is going to be an inbound for Madera High School. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half, 17-8. Hoover High School out in front. Bounce pass quickly over to Romero. Romero trying to break that pressure. Right-handed dribble now. Chest pass over to her teammate of Houghton. Houghton now
Travels.
and a traveling call on Houghton once again, and that's been the overall theme of the first half, not only for Madera but for Hoover as well.
Well, it's just like right there, Houghton is indecisiveness for the player as subs coming in. Just indecisiveness for the player. Should I dribble? Should I make that cut? But yeah, she walks. New York, London, Paris, Munich. She traveled. Brian, she traveled all over the place there.
Inbound for the Patriots right now as it is Crawford the ball, top of the key, chest pass over to Resendez. Resendez now overhead pass to Crawford. Crawford lobs it inside over to Kemp in the high post, chest pass over to Resendez. Cross-court pass now to Mobley. Mobley now down the left channel, drives up, and she's able to draw the foul, and Layla Mobley will go to the line. Actually, yes, it will be on Davy picking up her first personal.
Yeah, a bit of a drought for the Patriots there, and it looked like a clean block, but they call a foul. She's going to go to the line to shoot two, but yeah, it seems like every time they're in the paint, the refs are blowing the whistle, so they love doing it.
4:34 to go in the first half. Layla Mobley has been stellar so far tonight at the charity stripe.
Yeah, she's got a nice free throw. You're going to have to check that book and see how many points she has as well. Off on that one.
First one. Does not go, hits the heels. 4:34 to go in the first half. 17-8, Hoover High School leading. Second one able to make the strings sing. 10-point lead for the Patriots. 18-8 is our score here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. And a whistle, and it's actually Malaysia Shanklin will check back in for Hoover High School for Aubrey Resendez. Patriots right now trying to keep this offense moving here and also play some stellar defense. Inbound for Davy for Madera High School. Bounce pass over to Romero. Guarded by Malaysia Shanklin. Lobs it over to Davy. Davy now, left-handed dribble, guarded by Crawford. Ball's tapped away by the Patriots, still in play. And a good defensive play there by Layla Mobley.
Yeah, they're just, they're telegraphing those passes, sending them FedEx, sending them through Amazon. And I would tell you, that's probably about the 10th deflection here in the first half. Patriots reading those passes very well.
If you're Madera, how do you disguise those telegraph passes?
Well, the thing is that they're airing them out, Brian. They get a skip pass. They got a bounce pass. They're going to be stolen. They're like Skittles rainbows going up there.
And Faith Kemp with the shot with the right-handed floater. No good. Lobs it back over to Crawford. Crawford with a straightaway three on the way, and it's in. Three ball by Crawford. 21-8 Hoover High School leads. They're going to say a long two, actually. My apologies.
That's your Patriot optimism there, Brian.
Boy. Patriots right now playing well as it is a lob pass by Davy, intercepted by Layla Mobley. Patriots try to play well as Faith Kemp falls over as Shanklin now with the ball goes to the right side. Shanklin left-handed dribble works on the right side. Righty layup off the right side of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Rivera. Madera in transition. It's Romero down the right side. Righty layup, and it does not fall as it is going to be rebounded by Amani Real. Feeds it to her teammate of Crawford. Crawford with some space, 2-on-1 with the righty layup off the window and in. 22-8, Hoover High School leads, 3:23 to go first half. Romero now at the ball, left-handed dribble, works in the front court now. Goes to the left side, pulls for an 8-footer on the way, off the glass as it is stolen away by Crawford of Hoover High School. Patriots right now trying to slow the pace down.
5-0 run right now, 5-0 run. This is exactly what they needed. They were in a drought until that.
Crawford from the right side. Ball popped up, stolen away, intercepted by Romero, and a contact between Crawford and Houghton. Actually, my apologies, Faith Kemp on the floor. Faith wearing those pink sneakers.
So Houghton again on the floor as well. That's where she's been living this evening, and yeah, she's going to have to ice it up after this contest.
Second personal for Houghton. Second team foul for Madera High School. As Tamara Rush and Aubrey Resendez check back in for the Patriots. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. 22-8 is our score here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Mike Walker, Brian Welch with you here on this Friday night. Happy New Year to everybody listening here on the Patriots Streaming Network. Shanklin now at the ball from the right side. Left-handed dribble, top of the key. Lobs it over to Tamara Rush. Top of the key, left-handed dribble. Chest pass now to Real. Back over to cross the way to Resendez. Resendez now spins. Back over to cross the way, and a whistle and some contact. We'll see what the call will be here.
Kind of a drive and dish theory right now from the Patriots. Drive, dish off, then you're looking for something in the paint. I do think if they can get that perimeter game going, they're going to have a lot of outside shots available offensively.
Inbound for the Patriots. That foul was on Davey. Tamara Rush back over to Shanklin. Shanklin down the left side with the right-handed floater. No good. Rebounded by Real. Real with the putback off the right side of the iron. Rebounded by Rivera. As it is going to be over to Crosswood to Fernandez. Fernandez right baseline lobs it up. No good. Rebounded by Real. Layla Mobley moving the ball down to up on your screen. 2:22 to go first half. Mobley now top of the key. Left-handed dribble. Guarded by Davey, goes to the right side now. Bounce pass inside, over reverse layup for Shanklin off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Rush. Back over to Mobley now. Mobley now, ball slapped away by Davey. Good defense there by Davey.
Great defense. A nice pump fake by Mobley, but great defense there by, who's it? Yeah, Davey.
By Davey,
You said it.
Yeah, well,
and I couldn't even repeat it.
Inbound for Resendez and the Patriots. And a wide open shot by Layla Mobley does not fall. The put back by her, and it's able to go in. 24-8, Hoover High School leading. And Shamel Lewis will try to stop the bleeding here late in this first half. 2:01 to go in the first half. 30-second timeout here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Mike Walker, Brian Welch with you for the Patriots Streaming Network. And a good first half for the Patriots. Good offense and good defense has resulted into a very fun first half.
Yeah, in the last couple of minutes. I mean, it was 15-8. So if you do your math, I think it's a 9-0 run for the Patriots there. So they're finally pulling away a little bit. But it got tight there a little bit there with about 4.5 in the second quarter. Again, it's just interesting to see how Madera is trying to beat a man-to-man full-court press just by passing the ball. Someone has to get on a body and set a screen. Someone has to pick and roll. Someone's got to pick and pop. They're not doing that. And when they're coming to the floor right now, let's see what they do. Have they set up something differently? It looks like they're stacking them up. But you've got to set a screen, get that defender out of the way because they're reading all the passes. Hoover's doing a great job with that.
Inbound for Davey and Madera High School, guarded by Resendez. Davey bounce pass to her teammate, Rivera. Rivera now right-handed dribble back over across the way to her teammate, Richie. Richie now looking for somebody. Bounce pass stolen away by Rush. Over to Real. Real with the ball down the left channel, drives up. It does not fall. Rush with the putback off the right side of the iron. Ball popped up in the air, playing volleyball in the paint. Back over across to Resendez. Right wing three on the way. Hits the heel. Rebounded by Shanklin. Shanklin drives up as she's able to make contact and draws the foul. Good play there by Malaysia.
Yeah. As you see, that perimeter game's just not clicking for Hoover right now. They've had quite a few outside shots near that three-point arc, and they cannot connect. But as the evening wears on, I think that's going to be the difference besides the full-court pressure in this contest.
Brianna Castro picks up her first. Fourth team foul for Madera High School as the first one makes the string sing for Shanklin. 25-8, Hoover High School leading against Madera High School, 1:39 to go in the first half. Stay tuned for the Patriots halftime shows to get a chance to look at some of the scores from across the college basketball landscape and the college football landscape.
Oh, there you go.
That's all coming up on the Patriots halftime show.
Go Irish.
Here from Fresno. That's correct. That shot does not fall as it is Resendez back over to crossover Mobley. Mobley from the right baseline. Chest pass over to crossover to Resendez. Overhead pass back over to Real now on the left wing. Left-handed dribble now for Shanklin. Drives in and draws the foul. Shanklin having fun in the paint.
Yeah, nice vision by Mobley. I like it when she gets it in. She knows if she's closed in on. She looks at the perimeter. She looks to get it out towards the arc. It's just that's that one thing as a coach. It's got to be driving crazy. I'm sure if we had a shot chart out, they have not hit anything from the far out perimeter in this contest.
Shanklin goes to the line once again. 1:23 to go in the first half. 25-8, Hoover High School leading against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Hoover High School looking to try to keep this offense moving. Here's that first one.
Now 15. It was 15-8, Brian.
That's
I mean,
right.
They're about to increase a 7-point lead to 20 here in a moment. So get up to 28 and be a big, big deficit.
As the second one does not fall, rebounded by Tamara Rush. Chest pass over to Shanklin. Shovels it off over to Real. Left corner three on the way. Too strong. Rebounded by Shanklin. Right-handed dribble now. Goes to the right side. Chest pass over to her teammate of Resendez. Resendez now bullets a pass inside over to Rush. Lobs it over to Layla Mobley now. Mobley now from the right corner. Right-handed dribble, 10 to shoot. Mobley, chest pass over to Resendez. Left wing three on the way. Hits the left side of the iron. And a whistle and a foul and a lot of contact in the paint. And I'll see the call will be who will be the recipient of the foul.
It's Rush.
And it will be Rush once again, Rush.
So double bonus, they'll be shooting 2. Yeah, you've seen the strength of Hoover. It's drive and dish. It's in the paint. That's Mobley's great. She's scoring everything right underneath the boxes there in the blocks. But right now, that perimeter game is something that they're struggling with offensively.
Annalie Lopez to the line, shooting 2 for Madera High School. Misses the first one. 25-8, Hoover High School leading against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Hoover High School trying to keep this defense and offense going here too strong so far. As a violation on the lane. Layla Mobley saying, that was on me there.
Yeah, and the sad thing was she made the shot. She'd rather say, hey, we decline that penalty, I'll take the bucket. Yeah, shot was good.
And now.
So really, if the shot's good, it's good.
So the basket does count.
So shot good, you don't reshoot that. That's like taking points off the board. And Madera does not want that.
25-9, Hoover High School leading, under a minute to go in the first half. Chest pass over to Resendez. Back over to crossway to Mobley. Mobley, overhead pass over to Aubrey. Aubrey now lobs it in over to Mobley. Mobley keeps it in play, able to tightrope the sideline. Mobley now from the right wing. Right-handed dribble now, speeding. Works on the right side. Chest pass over to Resendez. Resendez, left wing 3 on the way. Hits the left side of the iron, too strong. Rebounded by Rivera. Rivera, chest pass over to her teammate Rivera. Rivera down the right side, and a double dribble on Madera, and that's been the overall theme of the first half right there, Coach.
Yeah. I mean, you take that. She's so panicked. She knows she's got a wide-open layup, and then that stutter step again, that lack of knowing what to do, and the ball's turned over.
Resendez now, bounce pass over to Shanklin, top of the key, finds her teammate of Mobley. Mobley now from the left wing, back over to Rial. Rial in the left corner, cross-court pass over to Shanklin. Shanklin lobs it back over across the way to Mobley. Left wing 3 on the way. Hits the air ball, rebounded by Resendez. 8.2 seconds to go in the first half. And the perimeter shooting for the Patriots has not been on par tonight, but it's just been how they've been able to be physical in the paint.
Oh, don't get me wrong. You can beat anybody in the paint. I mean, it's easy, high percentage shots. But in today's day and age of modern college basketball, the three-pointer is key.
Fernandez drives up. On the ball's on the floor, and it was 0.9 seconds to go in the first half. Madera High School ball once again.
It was a bad call right there. It rolled right out into the Madera girl's leg, out of bounds. She was out of bounds, but that's okay. No harm, no foul. Everybody went down on that one, but no whistle blew.
Richie with the inbound. Ball tapped away by Resendez, and that's how the first half comes to a close here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Hoover High School able to go on a run late in the second quarter as Hoover High School leads 25-9. Against Madera High School. We'll be right back with the Patriots halftime show here in Fresno. This is Patriots basketball on the Patriots Streaming Network. Halftime here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Hoover High School leading 25-9 against Madera High School. I'd like to welcome you to the Patriots halftime show here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center alongside the coach Mike Walker. I'd like to welcome you to Fresno. What a very impressive first half indeed for the Patriots. Patriots offense looking very strong indeed as Layla Mobley leads the team with 10 points in that first half. Impressive performance for the junior as the Patriots lead 25-9 against Madera High School. Let's give you some of the scores from across the college basketball landscape, but we have to bring the coach in, Mike Walker. I mean, the head coach of Kalinga High School girls basketball. I know a couple of his players are here tonight. I know Lali Maciel and Sydney Bradley are in attendance tonight, so shout out to them. I mean, sorry.
You remembered Sydney's name, and you had the volume down on me, too. That's not much of a compliment. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Well, I did not know you were going to join, but hey.
Well, even for a moment, I forgot what Sydney's last name was, so thanks for letting me know that it was Bradley.
Well, well, that's good to hear, Coach. Hey, that first half was a very impressive showing for the Patriots in the paint, especially.
Yeah, in the paint. Good ball movement, good vision, defensive full court pressure that Madera can't handle. I'd like to be in their room right now helping them out with how they could possibly break that. I mean, there's obviously a talent barrier, but everybody knows the bread and butter of breaking a man-to-man full-court press is you got to set some picks and some screens, and that's what they should be, marking up on that whiteboard right now. And the thing is, they went to a zone in the second quarter. Probably should have gone to a zone earlier in the contest because and they can even pack it up in a 2-3 because the perimeter game's not there for Hoover, and that's fine for Hoover. Their bread and butter's slash and dice and get in there. But I'm telling you right now, I think in that second half, more of those outside shots will start dropping because a couple of times from that three, I was sure they were going in. They were either short or long or something like that. So, offensively, Hoover's going to be fine. It's just can Madera find a way to beat that full court pressure? I mean, that's really what it is. And I think as a coach, that's one of the first things you do. You learn how to defend yourself from that offensive full court press and pressure, and it takes things to do that. And I don't see that polished one guard from Madera at the moment. As you commented, Lali Maciel is one of my point guards, and she can beat that press. You can trust her with that ball. Sometimes she has tremendous turnovers, but I'm going to tell you, she can beat the press. She's got the vision to find it, but before she can beat it, someone's got to set a screen. So that's what Madera's going to have to do in the second half. And Hoover's fine. Hoover's fine. I mean, they got depth off the bench. They're effective with what they're doing, so they're not going to have any problems. Mobley is impressive.
Yeah.
But then you told me Mobley had 10. Who had 9 points also on that?
Also, Shanklin had 9 points as well.
So Shanklin with 9, you got, they almost have 20 of their 25 points. But again, it was 15-8 at one point. And then, it was a 7-point game, which is now up to nearly a 20-point lead. Well, okay, my math is off. 15. You can round it up to 20. But, yeah, I mean, I'm impressed that Madera, the Coyotes, I believe. Yeah, we've got a lot of Coyotes in Kalinga. But they're scratching and clawing and hanging around. As you said, we've seen you say Houghton, I say Hooten. So we're going to have to talk to the family. Maybe Sydney can talk to them. Sydney Bradley can ask him, is it Hooten or Houghton? But she's scratching and clawing. She's going down to the floor a lot. So, they're fighting as much as they can, but Hoover's just got a lot of talent, Brian.
And the Patriots do have the talent, but the Patriots did put one half in the books, but they'll try to put the second half together. I'll give you some of the scores from across the college basketball landscape before we send you to the second half. And some of the couple of games that are going on in the college basketball landscape, Division I-wise, Stony Brook taking down Northeastern 72-51.
Stony Brook, whoa.
Good team right there. As also UNC Wilmington taking down Campbell 67-61.
They took down Campbell?
Yeah.
I just lost $5K on that.
And also, William & Mary taking down Hampton 71-52. Those are some of the scores from across the college basketball landscape for women's college basketball. Some of the men's scores right now. It's actually a couple of games that have gone final. Akron takes down Bowling Green by 371-68. Wisconsin takes down Iowa 116-85. Mercyhurst takes down Stonehill 76-69. And some of the scores from across the college football landscape. In the Dukes Mayo Bowl right now, it's PJ Fleck's squad leading Virginia Tech 24-10. If PJ Fleck keeps it up, he's going to get a bucket of mayonnaise dumped on him for the winner of the game. And also, it was Texas State taking down North Texas by 2, 30-28 in the Serve Pro First Responders Bowl. Those are some of the scores from across the college football for college football, men's basketball, and women's basketball. Second half coming up right after this. Here from the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. This has been the Patriots halftime show right here on the Patriots Streaming Network. Second half about to begin here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. 25-9, Hoover High School leading against Madera High School. Alongside the coach, Mike Walker, my name is Brian Welch. Glad to be a part of your Friday evening, wherever you may be listening or watching Hoover High School basketball. Happy New Year to everybody listening here on the Patriots Streaming Network, as it is Madera High School with their first inbound in the second half. And you said in the halftime show, Coach, you have to find a way to get a screen going here offensively.
Yeah, that's what it's got to be. It's got to be that full court pressure that Hoover's putting on. Madera has got to beat that to stay in this contest.
Fernandez with the right-handed floater, and it does go in from the left baseline. 25-11, Hoover High School out in front. Crawford now, right-handed dribble, drives in, chest pass over to crossway to Mobley. Mobley now, left-handed dribble, down the right side, right-handed floater, good. Layla Mobley being Layla Mobley, like an ice skater, able to skate her way in and out.
Oh, just beautiful touch off the glass. Great move by her.
As it is Romero with the ball right now, Houghton with the ball, mishandles it, falls on the floor once again.
We had a bit of debate, folks, at halftime. Was it Houghton or Hooten? And so, you know, if there's any family members around, let us know. But, yeah, she's been down hitting the floor hard tonight.
And she looks like she's in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah.
Houghton has been on the floor more than 4 times tonight, but she's still out there.
Yeah, she is. She's got a drive. She's got heart.
As it is going to be Romero with the ball right now. Finds her teammate of Lopez. Lopez from the right side. Ball stolen away by Layla Mobley. Mobley with the ball with the lefty layup. And no, it does not fall. Wide open finish does not fall. Rebounded by Romero. Or Rivera, I should say. Rivera with the ball right now. Chest pass over to Romero. Back over to cross the way. Fernandez, left corner 3 on the way. Too strong. As the ball will be picked up by Rivera. Rivera being guarded in the right corner. Lobs it over to Romero. Ball popped up and slapped away by Malaysia Shanklin. Malaysia Shanklin having fun tonight.
Boy, Mobley with that wide open left-handed layup. Just probably wanted to just scream at herself. That would have been her 14th point for the night, but she just missed that one off the lip of the rim. Inbound
for Fernandez and Madera High School. Bounce pass over to Houghton. Houghton works inside the paint as the putback, and it will go in. Good basket there. And a whistle. And what was the call there?
It looked like
like a flop?
I'm not sure what that call was.
Patriots lead 27-13, 6:40 to go. Third quarter here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center.
But the bucket was taken away. That would have been their 15th point.
As it is going to be Seesaw Cam, chest pass over to Shanklin. Shanklin from the left wing, directing traffic. Lobs it over to Resendez, chest pass over to Seesaw Cam. Finds her teammate of Crawford. Left-handed dribble, right wing 3 on the way. And it goes in. Down the hatch it goes.
There you go.
3 ball there for Crawford. 30-13, Hoover High School leads, 6:13 to go, third quarter. Romero over to Houghton. Houghton with the ball. Left-handed dribble, down the lane, left-handed floater, good. Good basket by Houghton. Houghton able to find ways to create scoring in the paint.
Yeah, she's got the guts to take it in there. It's scary, and she did it. Another 3-pointer, might have back-to-back.
Left corner hits the right side of the iron, as it is going to be on the floor, rebounded by Rush. Rush with the ball, looking for somebody, and hands it right to Houghton. Houghton saying, hey, thank you so much.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
As it is Rivera, chest pass over to Romero, spins around on the left side, right-handed dribble, lobs it cross court over to Fernandez. Left-handed dribble, trying to drive, good battling there. Crawford with the steal, able to wrestle that one away. Back over to Shanklin, righty layup, it's good.
Nice ball movement there. Great pass into Shanklin from Crawford. Good stuff.
Patriots lead 32-15 against Madera High School, 5:21 to go, third quarter. Romero with the ball right now. Goes from the right wing, right-handed dribble. Now the right baseline, drives up, and a whistle and a foul. We get our first foul of the third quarter, and it will be on the Patriots.
Yeah, it looked like a clean block there, but obviously they're closer on the floor. They saw something different, but looked like it was all ball.
As that is on Aubrey Resendez, her second personal, first team of the quarter, as Romero goes to the line shooting 2 for Madera. Madera got their first 2 points of the game from the charity stripe. First one hits the front of the iron. Still the same score, 32-15, as the rotation comes in for the Patriots with Amani Real, Cheyenne Harshaw, Layla Mobley, and also Faith Kemp. The Patriots kind of using that rotation that worked really well against Washington Union. Still leaving the guard out there, but having the 3 to 4 player rotation works out pretty well for them.
Keeps those legs fresh, gives you just such an advantage out there on the floor. such an advantage. Thanks for adjusting my microphone.
You're good, Coach.
You are a professional. Here comes
Coach.
Mobley again.
Mobley from the left wing now. Right-handed dribble now. Dribbles the ball at the left hand. Lobs it over to Faith Kemp. Faith Kemp wide open.
Too easy.
Right-handed hook shot.
Defense not shifting over.
34-15, Hoover High School leads. Romero with the ball right now. Right-handed dribble. Ball stolen away by Amani Real. Real with the steal. Taylor Seesaw and Cam in transition. Ready layup off the right side of the iron. The putback and it whistle and a foul. Let's see what the call will be here.
Great hustle by Houghton on that one. And as any coach teaches, she screamed shot as the ball went up, trying to distract that offensive player. Good hustle.
Houghton picking up her third personal of the game, first team foul of the quarter for Madera. Is the first one on the way by Taylor Seesaw and Cam. Hits the front of the iron. 34-15, Hoover High School lead against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Glad to be a part of your Friday evening, wherever you may be listening or watching.
Going to reach over and adjust my mic again? Got into my bubble there.
4:50 to go in the third quarter, as it is going to be Rivera at the ball right now. Right-handed dribble, goes from the right baseline, drives up off the iron, off the window, no good. And a traveling call on Madera. And Coach, you wince at that. Why?
What was that?
Why do you wince at that?
I thought it was going to be a jump ball. I mean, the first of all, that shot, the layup, but then both hands were on the ball from both the offensive player and defensive player going down to the ground. They called traveling, but so many times they'll call a jump ball. They need to make up their minds, those guys in stripes. It's nice to be critical since I'm not coaching. I'm allowed to be a little more critical. So.
Ball with the ball right now, left-handed dribble, top of the key, guarded by Davey. Right-handed dribble down the right side, lobs the pass over to Faith Kemp, and it contested, and it was last touched by Fernandez for Madera High School. 4:20 to go, third quarter, 35-15. Hoover High School out in front as Malaysia Shanklin and Sienna Crawford check back in, but Sienna Crawford will have to go back to the bench because Crawford has to fix the jersey once again. Inbound for Layla Mobley on the right baseline. Standing on the O of Patriots. As Sienna Crawford fixes the jersey, and she'll hit the scoring table. Inbound for Layla Mobley. Shanklin now, left-handed dribble, right-handed floater, good. Malaysia Shanklin able to score with that one. 37-15, Patriots out in front. 4:08 to go in the third quarter. As it is going to be Davey down the right side. Ball deflected away, still battling for it. And a whistle and a jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of the Patriots. Patriots right now saying, hey, got to keep the offense going here. If you're Coach Monica Mendoza right now, Mike, do you hit the gas pedal and go for it?
Yeah, you keep going for it. I mean, you keep going for it. At least my rule is if I push 25, 30-point lead, then I take the, foot off the gas pedal. But yeah, she's going to keep going for it. She's probably not satisfied at all with what's going on the floor.
Slapped away by Davey. Righty layup, no good. Rebounded by Amani Real. Amani Real, chest pass over to Taylor Seesaw and Cam. Patriots right now moving the ball up to down on your screen. Layla Mobley with the ball right now. Right-handed dribble. Goes now top of the key, lobs it over to Seesaw and Cam. Back over to Real. Real in the right corner. Lobs it over to Faith Kemp. Faith Kemp, chest pass over to Mobley. Right wing three on the way, and down the hatch it goes. 3-ball for Layla Mobley, and the 3 balls falling for the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, I said that at half, right? Eventually those perimeter shots are going to start dropping.
As the ball up for grabs in the paint, and a whistle and a timeout taken by Shamel Davis. This is a 30-second timeout or a full. And this will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here on the Patriots stream. Actually, they'll keep this a full timeout, so we'll stay right here on the Patriots streaming network alongside the coach, Mike Walker. Brian Welch back with you here in Fresno. And, hey, we were talking about Minnesota, and Minnesota beating Virginia Tech in the Dukes Mayo Bowl. P.J. Fleck might get a gallon of mayonnaise dunked on him for a so-called Gatorade bath of mayo. But you have a personal connection with P.J. Fleck, right, Coach?
That's right. P.J. Fleck, my brother Tim, who battled cancer. We lost him to just a wonderful guy back in 2018, August 31st of 2018. Had a bit of a connection with P.J. Fleck and his row the boat theme, that when you're rowing a boat, you're going, everything's behind you, you can't see, you have to trust in that. So he had reached out to P.J. Fleck. P.J. Fleck sent him a photo autograph, a personal note to him. It was very, very wonderful. Meant a lot to my brother as he was battling cancer, going through that journey. So BJ Flex close to my heart. Go Gophers.
That's good to hear, as it is going to be Rivera. Left wing three on the way. Airs it out, rebounded by Houghton in the ball. Last touch by Madera. Hoover High School ball, 3:10 to go in the third quarter. 40-15, Hoover High School out in front against Madera High School.
Yeah, we saw it coming. Shots are dropping now.
Seesaw Kemp feeds it over to Kemp. Chest pass over to Mobley. Mobley, right wing three on the way. Too strong as it airs it out. And the ball, last touch by Madera, inbound for the Patriots. 2:56 to go in the third quarter here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. 40-15. Hoover High School out in front against Madera. As it will be Taylor Seesaw Cam with the inbound standing on the Pia Patriots on the left baseline. Taylor now looking for somebody open. Taylor. Chest pass over to Faith Kemp. Kemp now feeds it over to Mobley. Mobley now for the left wing. Left-handed dribble, works inside, pulls up, and a whistle and a foul. Let's see what the call will be here. A lot of interesting calls.
Yeah, and again, that Euro step has confused a lot of people because I've talked to officials, and they'll say half the time I might call a traveling and half the time I'm going to let it go. I thought that could have been traveling on that one, but again, it just depends on the mood of the official.
As it is on Davy, her fourth personal of the evening. As the first one by Layla Mobley does not fall. 2:50 to go, third quarter, 40-15. Hoover High School out in front against Madera High School. If just now joined us here on the Patriots Streaming Network, it was the Patriots finding ways to get the ball into the cup early, especially able to cash them in off the defense as that ball hits the iron, and the put back by Cheyenne Harshaw. Patriots lead 42-15 against Madera High School. 2:43 to go in the third quarter. Davey now at the ball, right-handed dribble, cuts left, top of the key. Chest pass over to Fernandez, and a good defense there by Taylor, Seesaw and Cam. The Patriots defense has been able to complement their offense so far tonight, Coach.
Oh, man, just reading the passes. I like that dribbling there by Davey. But, yeah, it's just, that, again, those passes as Davey's almost leaning over the out-of-bounds line there.
Bounce pass stolen away by Layla Mobley. Mobley feeds it over to Kemp with the right-handed layup. No good. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez now moving the ball down to up on your screen. Lobs it over to Davey. Davey now from the left wing. Davey chest pass over the cross court over to Fernandez. Right-handed dribble, right baseline. Now works inside. Castro going to try to track that one down. And it is
not fast enough.
Hoover High School ball. 2:14 to go, third quarter. 42-15. Hoover High School out in front.
Two things that drive a coach crazy: missed free throws and unforced turnovers. You'd like to keep it down below 13 turnovers, but right now I think Madera, I wouldn't even want to count how many they've got. Those are things that just send a coach to the hospital, Brian.
As it is going to be Shank on the ball right now. Chest pass over to Crawford. Crawford now feeds it over to Rial. Rial in the left corner. Lobs it over to Tamara Rush. Tamara Rush. Bounce pass over to Shanklin. Falls on the floor. And a whistle and a foul. And Davey is going to be the recipient of the foul. And it will be on Davey.
Yeah, Davey was kind of looking at the officials, say, hey, she fell. I didn't push her. It was gravity.
As it is going to be an inbound for the Patriots. Wide open straightaway three by Resendez. Off the mark, as it is going to be still Patriots ball once again. Shanklin now trying to drive inside. Drives up, no good. And the rebound by Rial does not fall. Rebounded by Davey. Davey moving the ball down to up on your screen.
She's fast.
Davey feeds it over to Fernandez. Fernandez right baseline, drives up, hits the glass as it is rebounded by Crawford. Patriots in transition as it is going to be Shanklin. Shanklin goes to the left wing waiting for the troops.
Nice. That was nice on her pulling that out for the three. Now,
a three on the way, and down the hatch it goes once again for Sienna Crawford. 45-15. Hoover High School leads by 30. Body out off the steal, and the Patriots played well.
Davey's like, I'm throwing it to you. I'm throwing it to you.
As it is going to be, as it is Shanklin. Back over to Crawford. Right-handed dribble, trying to drive in. Right-handed floater off the iron. Ball slapped away, stolen away Davey. Davey in transition. Davey with some speed down the right channel. Right hook shot, and it does fall in after
that was
the front
beautiful,
of the iron.
yeah. I mean, what is Davey's 40 time? She's quick. She's really quick.
Under a minute to play in the third quarter. 45-17. Hoover High School leading. As it is Crawford the ball right now, lobs it inside to Rush in the high post. Back over to crossway to Shanklin. Left wing three on the way, and another three ball. The three is falling in Fresno.
It's the fourth three in the second half. Know how many there were in the first? Zero.
Down the lane is Fernandez. Is able to draw the foul to stop the onslaught from the Patriots. The Patriots able to make the three ball fall tonight. That is impressive. I mean, how the Patriots struggled in that first half, able to get that 3 ball to fall at the right time, kind of puts what we talked about earlier about keeping the gas pedal locked in.
Yeah, locked in. You know, high school basketball, I mean, all the way up to the NBA, the three-pointers now, it's a perimeter game. And I kept saying that it was even I tell my own team, the shots will start falling. And obviously that's what's gone on. They have 4 3-pointers, and it's happened all here in the second half.
As it was, the first free throw on the way by Fernandez does fall in, 48-18. Patriots lead it by 30. Second one by Fernandez falls in once again, 48-19. Patriots out in front, 37.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. As Malaysia Shankland with the ball right now. Right-handed dribble, get to you, Coach, right now. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead and talk.
Oh, okay. All right.
Down the left channel, and a good lefty layup. 50.
I was just going to comment. I don't know if Houghton fouled out of the game. They took her out after she fouled. I wasn't sure if she fouled out, and she's been a force for Madera. If she's fouled out, then that's one of your key cogs on this Madera team that's no longer out there. But, yeah, great drive there by Shankland to put it in off the glass.
21 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bounce pass over to Rivera. Right-handed dribble, goes top of the key. Goes to the left wing now. Back over to Ritchie. Left-handed dribble now. Battling with Crawford, wrestling for the ball. Good defense there by Crawford. And it is going to be an inbound for Madera. Once again, 12.6 seconds to go. Third quarter, 50-19. Hoover High School out in front. As it is going to be an inbound for Madera. Ritchie with the inbound. Left baseline, standing on the A of Patriots. Lobs it inside. Good steal by Tamara Rush as the ball goes out of play. Still Madera ball once again, 10.4 seconds to go. Third quarter, 50-19. Patriots lead by 31.
Yeah, it's one of those things you think of the depth and the substitutions as a coach. How do you stop the bleeding if you're, offensively?
Ritchie with the
They've
inbound.
just got, I was going to say, they have such depth. I mean, it's not like you're going to put in your 11th, 12th, 13th player. They all play very well out there. So it's tough on Hoover when you want to kind of pull the, foot off the gas.
Inbound for Ritchie once again on the left side. Lobs it inside over to Rivera. Rivera battling. Chest pass over to Fernandez. 5 seconds to go. And a foul, and it will be on the Patriots. And it will be on Shankland.
Shankland.
So first personal, fourth team foul of the quarter. Inbound for Ritchie and Madera. 4.4 seconds to go in the third. Ritchie on the right baseline looking for somebody open. Ritchie lobs it over across the way to Rivera, and another whistle. And it's on Tamara Rush.
She's kind of looking around. Me? Me? She's smiling.
So,
yeah, good defensive pressure, even on the baseline out of bounds plays for Hoover. Good defensive pressure.
So yeah, that was the 15th foul. So she will go to the bonus. She'll go to the free throw line, shooting 2 at the bonus. Kind of interesting here. A little bit of, you look at this team right now, kind of that. We kind of saw that lull into that first quarter for the Patriots. As it is going to be Rivera going to the line, shooting 2. Juliana Rivera. We'll try to make it a 30-point game instead. It's still a 31-point deficit for Madera High School. The Coyotes on an 8-game losing streak. Their last win came against their crosstown rival in Madera South in November. The second free throw on the way does not fall. Rebounded by Tamara Rush. As that is how the third quarter comes to an end. The Patriots of Hoover High School pulling away with this one to open up 2025, 50-19 against Madera High School. One more quarter to go here in Fresno. We'll be right back after this. This is Patriots basketball on the Patriots Streaming Network. 31-point lead for Hoover High School as we begin the fourth quarter here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center alongside the coach, Mike Walker. My name is Brian Welch. Glad to be a part of your Friday evening, wherever you may be listening or watching Hoover High School basketball. The three ball fell pretty well in that third quarter for the Patriots. The Patriots looking to keep that offense moving here once again as they get the first inbound of the fourth quarter. Cheyenne Harshoff on the right wing. Back over to cross away to her teammate, Seeson Kemp. Right-handed dribble for Taylor. Guarded by Rivera. Screen set up by Cheyenne, and a whistle and a foul. Let's see the call will be here. So will be.
I didn't even get the number of who the foul was on.
On Rivera.
Okay.
They're going to say Rivera holding foul. Second personal, first team of the quarter. Inbound for Hoover High School, 7:47 to go in regulation. Patriots lead by 31 against Madera High School. The Patriots had a 7-point lead early in the first half, but the Patriots able to pull away in that late in that first half as a hook shot on the way, and it rolls out of the rim by Crawford. The put back by Dave Kemp, and it does not fall. Ball popped up in the air, and it will be Madera High School ball once again. 7:32 to go in regulation. Patriots trying to keep the gas pedal going here. And Mike Walker, we talked about this all night long, but it's been the paint play of the Patriots so far, and also the great defense.
Yeah, and then they hit 4 3-pointers in the second half. That's the perimeter shot was not going. Nice shot.
And Castro's able to get it to go in for 52.
Yeah, there was no perimeter threat in that first half, but those 4 3-pointers have dispelled the rumor that I was creating from the first half. But yeah.
As it is going to be Mobley with the ball right now. Right-handed dribble working in between the rings. Goes top of the key. Shovels it off over to Taylor. Taylor now top of the key. Right-handed dribble goes to the right side. Guarded by Rivera. 10 to shoot now for the Pates. Ball deflected away by Rivera. And it is Patriots ball. You like the fight in what Rivera's doing right now defensively from Madera, Coach.
Oh, definitely. And they went back to a man-to-man, which I would question. But I guess they think they're down. You know, if you're down by nearly 29, 30 points, this is what you're going to do. But, yeah, it's just, Hoover's just a much more talented team. There's one talented one right there, Mobley.
Mobley with the right-handed floater on the right baseline. No good. The put back on the way by Dave Kemp. And it is going to be a foul. Let's see the call will be here once again. As it will be on Lopez. Second personal, I should say. Second team foul of the quarter. Faith Kemp going to the line, shooting 2. 50-21, Hoover High School leading. First one on the way by Faith does not fall. Still the same score, 50-21, Hoover High School.
They call it a free throw, so you're supposed to make all of them. And coaches get so frustrated.
Second one on the way, airs it out, and it is going to be Madera ball once again. 6:54 to go in regulation. 50-21, Patriots out in front. Hoover High School trying to keep this offense. Madera High School from scoring here. Bounce pass from Fernandez and a kick by Sienna Crawford.
We have a cheer whenever they use the foot to kick the ball. We say, it's not soccer, and then we do a little clap with it. So that was a nice soccer kick. That was a goal.
Inbound for the Coyotes, left baseline for Fernandez and Madera. 6:53 to go in regulation, 50-21, Hoover High School leading. As it is going to be an inbound for Fernandez, guarded by Crawford. Fernandez, bounce pass and is slapped away. Good defense there by Taylor. And that play sums up how the night's gone so far for Hoover High School.
In a nutshell. Deny inbounds, man-to-man, full court, and Madera just not setting effective screens.
Inbound now for Fernandez. Fernandez lobs it over to Romero. Romero being pressured, and a traveling call on Madera. And that's how the night has been so far for this 2-9 Coyote squad.
Yeah. As
it is going to be an inbound for the Patriots once again. 6:50 to go in regulation. Hoover High School trying to keep this offense moving here. Actually, we have a substitution coming in here. Davey coming in. There was a pink bouncy ball that landed on the court from the stands. Actually, one of the players.
Just security out there. Tackle that person.
Inbound for Crawford. Back over to cross away to Mobley. Mobley from the left corner. Mobley trying to work. Screen set up by Crawford. 3 on the way. Airs it out. Rebounded by Ritchie. Ritchie now at the ball. Lobs it inside. Ball. Good defense there by Faith Kemp. She lands in the stands of the first row. Good
right
play.
Right into the lap of one of the parents there.
As it is going to be an inbound for Davey once again. 6:38 to go in regulation. 50-21, Hoover High School out in front. Davey with the inbound, guarded by Crawford. Bounce pass over to Romero. Romero with the ball now. And a good defense there by Cheyenne Harshaw. Everyone has had a piece of the basketball tonight for Hoover High School. 6:36 to go in regulation. 50-21 is our score.
Deflections abound this evening.
Bounce pass to Romero for the inbound. Romero in the left corner, and a whistle and a foul, and a little too handsy there. Let's see, this will be either on Cheyenne Harshaw or Taylor Seesaw and Cam, and it will be on the young freshman Cheyenne Harshaw, picking up her first team foul of the quarter, as it is going to be an inbound for Davey and Madera. Davey now looking for somebody. Bounce pass over to Richie. Richie in the left corner. Chest pass over to Fernandez. Top of the key. Good deflection there, and a little too handsy for the Patriots. And we'll be on Taylor Seesaw and Cam, picking up her third personal, second team foul of fourth personal, I should say, second team foul of the quarter. And it's kind of interesting to see how the referees are kind of stringent in this fourth quarter on calls.
Yeah, and they're keeping everybody safe, and I agree with it. I never agree with it when they're calling against me, but.
Three on the way by Davey, partially blocked, as it is going to be rebounded by Resendez. Patriots trying to keep this offense moving here. As they do, they lead by 29. Shanklin now, right-handed dribble, left-handed dribble now, floats it up, and a whistle, and she'll go to the line shooting two. And that's been the bread and butter so far, the Patriots tonight, as it will be on Richie. First personal tonight, third team foul for Madera, and this has just been the overall showing for the Patriots tonight.
Yeah, it's just when I was a kid, there was a game called Three Flies Up, and you throw it up and see who would catch it in the crowd. And God bless Madera, that's what they're doing when they're taking the ball in. They're going to throw it up there, hopefully get it to a blue jersey, almost like a quarterback trying to get it underneath the linebackers. They just don't have a solution to that pressure that Hoover's putting on them.
Castro checks back in for Madera. Shanklin misses the first one. 50-21 is our score here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. As the second one falls in, 30-point lead for the Patriots. 51-21 here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Two on the way by Castro, stolen away, rebound cleared by the Patriots. Patriots moving the ball up to down on your screen. 6 minutes to go in regulation. Shanklin now lobs it inside over to Rush. Rush in the high post. Chest pass over to Shanklin. Left-handed dribble. Works the left baseline. Floats it up with the right hand. Hits the front of the iron, and it is stolen away by Romero. Romero with the ball, moving it down to up on your screen. And a whistle and a foul, and it will be Shanklin picks up her second personal, third team of the quarter. 5:43 to go in regulation, inbound for Madera High School. If you're Madera right now, Coach, I mean, what can they do to break the press?
They've got to set effective screens. They tried earlier to set some screens, but it was basically a girl just filling a gap. She wasn't going after a white jersey to make physical contact. It's the only way to open things up.
As it is going to be Romero, straightaway three on the way, hits the strings, and it is going to go out of play, and it is Patriots ball, 5:26 to go.
So hit the strings is a euphemistic term for air ball, huh?
Well, I mean, you can't say air ball.
Yeah,
you can't say air ball, Mike. Come on.
Well, it didn't draw iron, so. Hey, we just got a look from one of the officials.
Inbound for the Patriots here for the Patriots of Hoover High School. 5:21 to go in regulation. As it is going to be Shanklin the ball right now. Back over to Real. Real in the left corner. Lobs it inside over to Rush. Chest pass now to Mobley. Right-handed dribble. And her pocket's picked by Romero. Good defense there by the Coyotes. In transition over to Houghton. Houghton trying to drive in. And she's able to draw the foul, and Houghton shows up, and she's able to go to the line shooting two.
And answers our question, did Houghton have 5 fouls? Obviously she did not. She needed a break. But it still did not answer our question. Is it Houghton or Hooten?
Third personal on her.
I think you owe me dinner. If it's Hooten, you owe me dinner.
I'm buying you dinner already, right?
Yeah, along with my Chick-fil-A sauce. Thank you, Brian. Still waiting for that, by the way. It must be hard to find. I saw it in the Save Mart grocery store in my town the other day, and I thought, oh, Brian told me there was none available. It was fully in stock.
Mike Walker is my broadcast partner for Caliga High School football, also during the fall. So that's our running joke on the.
We will not comment on your Halloween outfit that you came up with either. So long ago and so politically incorrect.
Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Hoover High School with the ball right now. 5:04 to go.
I got home and my wife told me you should never say those things again. So that's why I haven't repeated what I said. So
Mobley down the lane, and she's able to draw the foul. Good defense there by the Patriots. Good defense there by Madera, but it's not enough. As it is Hoover High School going to the line, shooting 2 for Layla Mobley. And, I mean,
you haven't quite recovered yet. You're still laughing here.
I'm still laughing. Oh, my word. This is our Klinga High School football broadcast. Went in the fall, folks. As the first one by Layla Mobley falls in. And here's the thing here, Mike. I mean, we have to pick the player of the game. And the player of the game will join us here on the Patriots post-game show.
Oh, wow.
And
that's exciting.
And it's kind of a toss-up as that second one hits the heel for Layla Mobley. The put back by Tamara Rush. And a traveling call on Tamara.
Yeah, she was thinking get it up and draw the foul, but she did a little too much dancing. So
inbound for Davy now for Madera High School. Davy now looking for somebody. Davy guarded by Layla Mobley. Chest pass over across the way to Rivera. Right-handed dribble. Works from the right wing. Down the right channel. Right-handed floater off the front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Shanklin. Shanklin in transition. Lobs it over across the way. Over to Mobley. Righty layup. No good. Hits the right side of the iron. Rebounded by Fernandez. Fernandez in transition now. Chest pass inside. Intercepted by Tamara Rush. Patriots with the steal. In transition. Chest pass over to Mobley. And it rolls in. Around the globe it goes. 54-23. Hoover High School out in front by 31. Houghton with the ball right now. Left-handed dribble. Drives up with the floater. And off the square it goes in.
Hooten, Houghton's looking pretty good. I'm hooting for Houghton. Hooten.
4-13.
Great move in there.
4:13 to go. Regulation as it is now with the ball.
I think I'm going to walk right up to her and ask her.
And a
Another
ball
three, that's a
by
fifth three.
Shanklin. Wow.
So 0 threes in the first, 5 in the second half. So there's 15 points right there.
57-25. Patriots out in front by 32 here at the Jake in the Hoover Event Center. Houghton with the ball right now. Right-handed dribble guarded by Mobley. Houghton and a whistle and a foul. Let's see the call will be here.
On Mobley.
And it will be on Mobley. Third personal, 5th team foul of the quarter as Houghton will go to the line shooting 2 as they are in the bonus. 3:47 to go in regulation. 57-25. Hoover High School leading against Madera High School.
That rule that was implemented starting last season, and some coaches hate it and some coaches adore it. I feel like I hate it because I feel like we're always in – the opponent's always getting 2 free throws every quarter because we foul so often. So it's they wanted to change it up. The collegiate level had been doing it, and they decided to go with it at the high school level.
As a fresh new starting 4 coming out for the Patriots with Seesaw Cam, Crawford, Cheyenne Harshaw, and also on the bench, actually it is Faith Kemp for the Patriots on the floor right now. 3:47 to go in regulation.
I thought it was interesting you mentioned player of the game when Mobley was at the line. Was that a bit of foreshadowing? Or?
Well, I mean, we shall see as it is going to be. Shanklin the ball right now. Right-handed dribble back over to Crawford. Crawford now from the right wing. Right-handed dribble down the right channel with the right-handed hook shot, and it falls in. Good job there by Sienna. 59-26. Patriots out in front. 3:31 to go in regulation. Deep pass over to Fernandez. Fernandez now from the right side. Trying to look for somebody open. Fernandez spinning around, being double team on the floor, and a traveling call on Fernandez. Patriots ball once again. Hoover High School having a lot of fun tonight here at the Jake in the Hoover Event Center. 3:23 to go in regulation.
And Fernandez did that thing again. She thought about shooting, and then that moment of hesitation, she was done.
A 3 on the way by Kemp, too strong. Rebounded by Houghton. Houghton with the rebound as she clears it for Madera. Houghton now, left-handed dribble, speeds down the left side. Chest pass, ball deflected away. Good defense there by Faith Kemp. Patriots looking pretty strong indeed. They've looked strong since that late in that first quarter when they had kind of a sluggish start coming off New Year's. As it is going to be an inbound from Madera. Deep pass over to Rivera. Chest pass back over to Davy. Right wing 3 on the way. Hits the front of the iron. Ball batted around. Rebounded by Houghton. Houghton hits the strings. Rebounded by the Patriots. In transition. Cheyenne Harshaw out the ball. Waits for her teammates. Back over to Taylor Seesaw Cam. Seesaw Cam now from the right wing. Overhead pass now to Sienna. Right-handed dribble now. Chest pass back over to Seesaw Cam. Chest pass now to Shanklin. Back over to cross the way. Over to Harshaw on the left wing. Overhead pass now to Taylor. Taylor now trying to work inside. 2:50 to go in regulation. Taylor lobs it over to Shanklin. Shanklin pulls for a 3 on the way from the right wing. Airs it out. Rebounded by Houghton and Madera. Stolen away by Shanklin. Shanklin with an easy drive to the cup for 2. And that has been the statement of the evening so far for the Patriots. 61-26. as Davey
They're
will
about to get a 5-second violation, but good timeout call by the coach there because there was going to be a 5-second violation. Ref started his count off, and nobody was there to pick up the ball on the baseline.
And a timeout taken by Chanel Lewis. This is a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. Patriots in cruise mode right now, 61-26 against Madera High School. We'll be right back after this. This is Patriots basketball on the Patriots Streaming Network. .229 to go in regulation here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. 61-26 Hoover High School out in front against Madera High School, as it is going to be Fernandez with the inbound left baseline. And a good deflection there by Crawford. Still an inbound for Fernandez alongside the coach Mike Walker. Brian Welch back with you here on the Patriots Streaming Network. Hope you can join us for the Patriots postgame shows. Get a chance to talk with head coach Monica Mendoza and also get a chance to talk with a player of the game and get the breakdown what the Patriots will have to expect against Clovis East next week. All that coming up on the Patriots postgame show. Houghton drives in, and she's able to draw the foul.
She's still spread out. She was spread out like she was going to make some snow angels or something right there.
Well, the snow is, it did rain when we did come to the gym.
We had some rain, yeah, and we Californians panic about rain, don't we? Yeah.
Well, it was pouring. I have my jacket, but I don't have a hood on my jacket.
Yeah, it's been a dry winter here in the Central Valley. I don't even want to look at what our total rainfall has been. It's been bad.
As Houghton to the line shooting two.
Hooten.
It can't make the first one rain in.
Hooten.
Houghton.
Hooten missed the first one.
2:23 to go in regulation. 61-26 Hoover High School out in front against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. As the second one hits the heel, rebounded by Crawford, stolen away by Houghton once again, drives up off the heel as Houghton will try to battle for the ball. Houghton with the battle with the putback, and it goes in.
Wow.
For the third time. Oh,
yeah,
my
she's
word.
fired up. She just screamed right there. She's fired up.
61-28, Patriots out in front, 2:06 to go in regulation. Crawford now with the ball, lobs it inside, stolen away by Houghton. Houghton now with some energy as it is poked away by Cheyenne Harshaw. And the Patriots once again send in a new starting four, Layla Mobley, Tamara Rush, Aubrey Resendez, and Amani Rial checking in for the Patriots. 1:58 to go in regulation, 61-28, Patriots out in front. But the Patriots tonight have played well, especially in the paint, and they've done so well. They've done well, especially drawing the fouls. Two on the way by Lopez does not fall, rebounded by Layla Mobley. Left-handed dribble, speeds it up, goes now to the right side. Layla now, right-handed dribble, goes for the right wing. Chest pass now over to Resendez, back over to Rial, moving around the arc. Back over to Rial. Rial left wing three on the way. Hits the heel, and as it is rebounded by Layla Mobley, the putback does not fall once again. Rebounded by Amani Rial. Rial spinning around, hits the glass as it is going to be rebounded by Houghton. Houghton with the rebound, able to tiptoe down the sideline. Stolen away by Mobley. Mobley drives up and it spins around the cup for two. What a sequence for the Patriots there. 1:18 to go in regulation. Houghton now with the ball, right-handed dribble. Goes now top of the key, down the lane, trying to drive up the floater, hits the heel. Houghton trying to drive, battling for the ball. Now she falls on the floor once again. She's fell on the floor multiple times so far tonight.
It's kind of like watching figure skating during the Olympics, right? And they go down on the floor. But, yeah, she's plays with heart, fights hard. I like her grit. That's the word they'd like to use these days. But, yeah, playing with grit. And she's been going down hard a lot, but she's been getting back up. So she's even kind of a little gimpy right now at the free throw line for Madera.
As she goes to the line, shooting two, 1:07 to go in regulation. 63-28, Patriots out in front against Madera High School.
Quiet.
First one on the way, hits the heel, does not fall in. Stay tuned for the Patriots post-game shows to get a chance to talk with head coach Monica Mendoza, pick a player of the game, and also hear from Coach Mike Walker's final thoughts in tonight's game against Madera High School. That's all coming up on the Patriots post-game show here from Fresno. Second shot from Houghton makes the string sing. 63-29, Patriots out in front. Well, they're saying 63-28 now. Patriots trying to keep this offense moving here. 65 seconds to go in regulation, and Layla Mobley miscommunication there. But, hey, a good job by the Patriots.
Maybe it's that they're looking for a charitable deduction on their taxes there. A little gift for the Coyotes.
Patriots will improve to 8-8 overall on the season. They will welcome in Clovis East out of the track on Tuesday night, 6:30 here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Inbound for Davey. Davey on that right baseline, looking for somebody. Chest pass and a whistle. And did they give the 5-second, Mike?
Well, I'm still confused by the score because I thought there was 29 points, and was it Houghton hit the second free throw. I thought it was 63-30. I'm just confused by the score still. But no, it could have been a 5-second violation. They've maintained possession. So inbound,
looking for somebody open. Bounce pass, and it is going to be tapped away by Seesaw Cam.
It's not soccer.
1:02 to go in regulation. 63-28. Patriots out in front against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Inbound for Davey and the Coyotes in front of their bench. Bounce pass over to Romero. Romero right baseline deflected away. Stolen by Seesaw Aubrey Resendez.
In possession, Madera.
And Lopez able to get the steal and also get the possession.
Another baseline out of bounds play here. They call it a blob.
Inbound for Madera High School. Bounce pass over to Rivera. Hands it off over to Davey. Davey now with under a minute to go. Feeds it over to Romero. Straightaway three on the way. Hits the heel as it is going to go out of play. Patriots ball once again. 48 seconds to go in regulation. For high school playing well offensively and defensively. It's been a good complimentary so far tonight. Layla Mobley the ball right now. Chest pass over to Seesaw Cam. Overhead pass over to Resendez. Chest pass now to Tamara Rush. Spins inside, and the ball slips out of Amani Real's fingers and hits a couple of Gatorade cups on the water bucket over there.
Gatorade cups being abused, Brian. I just can't. I had to turn away. I can't watch that.
32
Poor cups rolling on the floor.
32.7.
You don't even care.
Well, I do care. Romero with the ball now. Stolen away by Layla Mobley. Mobley with the steal. Mobley down the right side. Drives in with the righty layup off the right side of the iron.
Should have been an offensive foul there. She used her shoulder.
Rebounded by Davey. Davey now. Ball deflected away. Stolen by Rush. Seesaw Cam feeds it over to Mobley. Righty layup, and it does not fall again. As it is going to be Rush. Bounce pass over to Mobley. Just pass inside over to Resendez. Right wing three on the way. Hits the right side of the iron. Still battling for the ball. 2 seconds to go. And that's the ball game. Hoover High School opens up 2025 with a W. Taking down Madera High School 63-28 to open up 2025. The middle game of this 3-game homestand as the Patriots improved to 8-8 overall on the season as Madera High School's 8-game winning streak continues to 9 tonight as they fall to 2-10 overall on the 2024-25 season. Hope you can stay tuned for the Patriots postgame show. That's coming up right after the break. Once again, Hoover High School takes care of business against Madera High School 63-28 against Madera High School. We'll be right back after this. This is Patriots basketball on the Patriots Streaming Network. Post-game show here in Fresno as Hoover High School takes care of business against Madera High School 63-28 to open up 2025. My name is Brian Welch, the Patriots Streaming Network, and welcome to the Patriots post-game show. We're now joined by the Patriots player of the game. It is Layla Mobley, 18 points on the night. Layla, how are you?
Good. Tired.
Hey, let's fix that microphone right there.
Yeah.
There you go. 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 Layla, you were seeing the floor pretty well tonight. What did you see on the floor?
I feel like when I drive a lot, it shows more openings, like for three. Like I seen Aubrey a lot in the corner for three, and same for Amani and Lele. And I think me and Lele work good together on back doors, and so we really see each other on that. So I think that really helps, like my teammates being locked in as well.
And also, especially your team, especially your teammates, in the second straight game, using that rotation, but also able to ignite your offense through defense. How fun has it been to score off defensive turnovers?
Oh my God, I love it. I like getting the steals. I think we like getting the steals and working in transition because it's like that's our game.
Yeah.
Really, transition's our game. So.
And the Patriots did transition to 2025 well with a 63-28 victory against Madera High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. And Layla, we've seen you grow up here on the Patriots Streaming Network. Since you've been a freshman, now you're a junior. Now you're a part, like you're kind of top of the class right now. I mean, like you're part of Hoover High School. Like you're not an underclassman anymore.
Right.
What's it been like growing as a player here at Hoover High School?
I think it's been fun. I've learned a lot especially from upperclassmen. So I'm trying to be the upperclassman who teaches like the sophomores and freshmen. I'm trying to be like how Mallory was for me. It's like she taught me a lot, and she made me work hard. So I'm trying to be like that for the future as well.
As the Patriots do take down Madera High School 63-28. And last time I spoke with you, you were a huge South Carolina fan for women's basketball. Have you hopped on the Juju Watkins train at UCLA?
Yes, I'm on Juju Watkins.
USC, not USC. I know I'll probably get yelled at by my friends at USC, but you a Juju Watkins fan now?
Yeah, I like her game. I think I'm going to do my hair like her next time.
Oh, my word. I respect that. You want to give a shout-out to anybody?
I want to give a shout-out to my mom and my coaches. Coach Licia, she really helps me, and I think she really pushes me when I'm in my head. So really shout out to her because I can tell she really cares about me. And same for Malaysia because me and Malaysia work so good together. And I really appreciate her. Well,
that's good to hear. That's our player of the game. That's Layla Mobley, 18 points tonight in the 63-28 victory against Madera High School. Layla,
wait, can I shout somebody?
Go ahead, yeah.
Oh, me and Faith too. Faith, yeah, that's my dog.
Well, that's good to hear. Happy New Year. We'll see you next week, all right?
Yeah, thank you.
That's Layla Mobley, our player of the game here on the Patriots postgame show as head coach Monica Mendoza joins us here on the Patriots postgame show, a 63-28 victory here tonight at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Coach, we got the cans on tonight here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Come on over here, Coach. Coach, I mean, I talked to you earlier about this team, and your team did not look phased. And we talked about how Madera High School coming into tonight, they're 2-9. You don't know if they'll have the big game that they have on the season. But your team looked pretty confident and composed tonight in that 63-28 victory.
We just, right now, all we're talking about is keeping our hands up. I don't know how many fouls were in that fourth quarter. I told the girls, I said, can this quarter please just be over? We kept it going and going. I guess we wanted to make it past that 8 o'clock deadline.
Well, I mean, hey, it's a 63-28 victory. I mean, your team looked good out there. I mean, the second straight game, your team had the confidence out there.
Yeah, they did. And, these are the games that when we need to take care of business, we really need to take care of business, and I think that's what they're doing.
And taking care of business is what the Patriots did indeed, a 63-28 victory against Madera High School. And it felt like this was the second straight game that your defense started your offense, especially a lot of steals and a lot of transitions. I know Layla was alluding to that earlier.
Between her and Malaysia, it was back and forth. And I want to finish more, though. I feel like we're missing easy layups that, we're transitioning right. Why do all that work when we were already there and then we missed the layup? And I know we're struggling right now with our free throws. We got to clean that up. I know it was a good win, but, as a coach, we're still looking at those fine little details. It's killing us.
And how do you teach that about how to finish strong, like in those open looks? Finish those open looks, Coach.
I think we're still young, and especially with, like, Malaysia, we're still fixing those things. Layla, you could read it all over her face that she's mad that she missed that completely. The last two, I was like, don't pick up a foul, don't pick up. I know she wanted it back, and she did finish, so I'll give her that. they both had a great game today. I think they're finally figuring it out. I always tell them, I said, when you two figure it out, it's going to be a dynamic duo. And right now, in the last 2 games, they really have together.
The Patriots have figured it out with a 63-28 victory against Madera High School. Middle game of this 3-game homestand for your Patriots. Last game of the homestand on Tuesday night against Clovis East. A track squad. You know they're going to bring the speed. And they know they're going to bring the post players. What do you expect from Clovis East?
We expect nothing less than what they've been giving. They got a 4-year senior in Gabby Ramos. She's already committed to Nevada, and she is a beautiful player, and it's hard to guard her regardless if your hand's in her face or not. They also have a senior post player, Lolly, and, man, if we don't work hard right now, she's just going to block us left and right like she did during the summer. We got to see them both play in our Holiday Classic, and they're a dynamic duo that are real rough to get by.
And I remember they played really well against Buchanan. They gave Buchanan a lot of trouble, especially in that third-place game in the last day of the tournament.
They did, and their first game of it, second game was against Bullard, and they pulled that one off by 3, and that was back and forth. So we got a lot of work to put in.
And the crowd was into it tonight. A really, really good crowd tonight here at the Jake.
It was. Time's off and everything. Like I said, every time, shout out to all my parents that get here and everything. And they brought the whole group with them. And then shout out to Taylor's group. Did you see them in the middle again?
They were electric tonight. They're always electric, Coach.
And I felt terrible because Taylor was in foul trouble early. And I had to sit her. I'm like, she has the whole crowd.
Hey, Coach, one more thing before I let you go here. I mean, your team is clicking. It feels like at the right time. What is that one thing you want your team to work on before the Patriots embark into league play?
Well, defensively, we want to keep our hands up. I think we get too many ticky-tack fouls for no reason when we're in the right position and then we put our hands down, and that's what causes that stupid foul that we don't need. And it's like you would put all that work in just to put your hands down, and I hate seeing that for our girls, especially when, they're really trying to work right now.
Well, that's good to hear. Coach, I will see you on Tuesday night. Have fun and enjoy this win, all right?
I appreciate it. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That's head coach Monica Mendoza as Mike Walker, the coach Mike Walker comes in. Mike Walker staring at all the banners of Hoover High School here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. As Mike Walker joins us right now. Thank you, Coach. As Mike Walker will join us right now as he joins us here on the Patriots postgame show here in Fresno. A 63-28 victory here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center for Hoover High School. And here's the guy right here, Mike Walker.
You going to adjust my microphone for me
again? You sound good, Coach. Hey, I mean, this squad right now, the Patriots looking very strong offensively. They looked strong throughout the game. I mean, final thoughts.
Defense wins games. Defense creates turnovers. Turnovers create points, and that's the summary of the game. Physically, talent-wise, Hoover just a better team. And a lot of times, I hate to say it as a coach, you can watch the pregame warm-ups and you can almost predict the score. Madera scratched and clawed and tried to hang around, but they could not find a solution to that full-court pressure. If they do, even then, you keep it within 20 maybe. But, yeah, I think it was, we're close to 30, 35 points of victory for the Patriots. So that's what it takes. And that kind of is girls basketball, so much different than boys basketball. One thing I'll tell you, boys basketball, you get a rebound, everybody just goes back up the court. Girls basketball, you get a rebound, your life is over. They will attack you. They will. They'll come after you. So that was the pressure, not being able to handle the pressure on the part of Madera. And physically gifted and talented team in Hoover. In the perimeter game in that second half, they hit 5 threes. I'd mentioned that's something that's going to happen. That's probably something that they need to work on. It's more of an elite light game from the perimeter, and that's the way they play it a lot. And if you can win it in the paint, that's great. But, boy, they've got to continue to do that, get more consistent. Because if we did take a shot chart, those 5 threes were hit, but there was quite a few missed shots on the perimeter. That would be my advice for the Patriots as this season continues. And I know we're kind of, in a sense, close to home to them. They played Mendota twice. Mendota is our rival. And it's kind of interesting. Mendota won one, and then Hoover won the other one versus Mendota. So I kind of take a keen interest in this program just because of that. But, to see some of those players, saw a couple sophomores, freshmen out there, the future is very, very bright for them. Even their JV game beforehand saw some of the good players they have coming up. So, obviously, the coach has got some great stuff to build upon. And, defensive pressure, it wins games. And I'm going to say it again, it creates turnovers, and turnovers create points. And I know at Coalinga, that's the kind of way we are. We like a transitional game because sometimes when you get in that set piece offensively, my players don't know what they're doing. they don't. And so it's better just to create havoc. And create points and opportunities through turnovers. So, yeah, great game tonight. I'm sure that the coach was expecting a W, and there's things they need to clean up. But, yeah, they're getting ready. As you said, they start league soon, and I'm not sure who their big rival is.
Roosevelt's in with the league as well.
Roosevelt, not Fresno High with them? No, they've got a game against Fresno.
Fresno High, it's good. I mean, Fresno High's, they've gone back and forth over the years.
Got it. Yeah, Roosevelt is very, very good. We're familiar with Roosevelt. We play them a lot during the summer, and we don't like to play them that often. They have a coach that always says when they hit a bucket, he says, all night long. And he usually says that a lot when they play us. So, that's a tough opponent because Roosevelt, again, is strong as usual, and they wear green. Hoover and Roosevelt both wear green. Why do they think that?
It's a different shade of green.
Oh, you're going to go with that, huh?
Well,
okay.
it's more of a Kelly green, but the Hoover's more of a darker green.
So the Patriots, go Pates, go Pates. I was looking at that too. Can you explain that to me?
Go Patriots. It's Patriots.
I know, but why don't we go Pats? The Pats. That's the New England Patriots. They say the Pats. So that's the only thing I'm confused about after this whole evening. But yeah, a lot of fun to be with you, Brian. I'm sure I'll never get invited back again.
Well, you are invited. You're always invited, my friend. I know that next week you'll be in Templeton, Kalinga High School girls basketball.
Tuesday the 7th we got Templeton. Then we start league on the 10th, but we don't get a break because they're going to kick them off the floor right now. I don't know if they're allowed to be on the floor.
They're fine. They're fine. But, Coach, thank you so much for being here.
Definitely.
And good luck out there, all right?
Okay, thanks so much. See you soon.
For everyone here who has put this broadcast together, from the interim superintendent of the Fresno Unified School District, Misty Herr, principal of Hoover High School, Dr. Courtney Curtis, athletic director of Hoover High School, Dara Johnson, and also, don't forget about this guy, Coach Mike Walker. I'm Brian Wote saying goodbye. Have a good night. Remind you of the final score here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Hoover High School takes care of business against Madera High School 63-28 to open up 2025. We'll see you on Tuesday night here at the Jake and the Hoover Event Center. Thank you so much for watching and listening